Hey, let's go. Welcome to Hoops Talks ZA. I'm your host Hoops, and this is episode 7 of the review. So, let's get housekeeping out of the way first. If you're new around here, which you probably are, please like, subscribe, and share as well if you can. Really appreciate that. Yeah, let's keep growing this and let's keep growing and doing better and better and better and better and better and better. Right, let's get to it. So, Joel Embiid won the MVP after coming runner up multiple times in a row to Nikola Jokic and Giannis. So, really just want to congratulate him for that amazing achievement and, you know, from where he's come from in terms of like being a 7 foot skinny as kid from Cameroon, choosing to like leave everything behind and go to the US to play basketball, which at the time I didn't even know like the sport as well as he did now. Like being able to making that decision and then having to endure everything that he has in terms of like losing a brother and then being injured multiple times in the league when he first came in and having to endure that mental toll that it takes on a person when like people are calling you a bust and you're legit injured. I'm sure that must have taken a lot for him to like still stick it out and you can see the results now in terms of like him putting his head down and working hard. It's like really, really impressive, and especially he deserves it, man. He deserves it, like really, really deserves it. And really, it's really cool to see him winning, especially as another African dude. Bro, come on, that's inspiration for like a lot of kids who like really are still out here right now who are in uni who are playing for teams and clubs. I know, yeah, like for me, okay, in terms of like the hoopers that I watch a lot as well. I can imagine a lot of them really, really have seeing that and having the just like seeing someone able to do it makes it seem more attainable. So like really, really impressive, and I hope it inspires a lot of hoopers a lot across Africa as well. Yeah, I really hope it does. Really hope it does. And then in terms of now Joel Embiid, he's injured right now, but he said he's back. So hopefully we get to see him in the Boston Celtics and Philadelphia 76ers series. But the other MVP on the team, James Harden, stepped up, or should I say, step back, and put the team on his back. The 45.6 assist performance, including seven threes and 17 of 30 shooting, and 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 the dagger three from to seal the game, to just steal game one from the Celtics, and again just keeping that, just tell you what, taking one. That's all they need. When a team's injured, just take one on the road and you're good. And they did what they had to do. So really good performance. Shout out to what's his name, Tyrese Maxey and DeAnthony Melton, who scoring 20 plus games on the road, 20 plus point on the road as well to seal the game as well. So shout out to them. And for the Celtics, I think the Celtics didn't do anything wrong. I don't think the Celtics didn't do anything wrong. Of course, they lost, but they didn't do anything wrong. Apart from, I would say they didn't take this game serious. It didn't feel like when your team is losing, the team is losing their primary rim protector. They moved away from attacking the paint, especially in the second half. They moved away from attacking the paint. They started shooting a lot of threes. I think that's where the issue came from. Started shooting more threes, and then they lost the game. And towards the end, you could see that they didn't have the same urgency. I think that was highlighted by that last possession where Malcolm Brogdon turned it over. That just showed they weren't they didn't want the win as much as they needed to. And then obviously you're going to have once you have an MVP, James Harden, who will hurt you if you give him the time, and they did that. Now it just creates a dogfight for the rest of the series, which as much as it's bad for the Celtics, it's good for every NBA fan. So shout out to so this is gonna be a very fun series moving forward. And then yeah, so I think that is my thoughts. Game two. Game two is tonight, I think. I hope it's tonight or tomorrow morning, whoever you are. So I think if Joel Embiid is back, and as Shams reported, and he said himself he's back, so I think, oh, can I give them? No, no, no. Celtics are winning. I think Celtics are winning because you can't go 0-2. The Celtics can't go 0-2. I refuse to believe the Celtics are going 0-2. I refuse. I, I'm, I refuse. I refuse the Celtics to go 0-2. I don't think they can go 0-2 because I think they got that punch in the face that they needed, like that wake up call, losing that first game. Just that wake up call. That's like, oh, the, they need to like pick up their socks. And also for NBA fans, I feel like we as a basketball community, I don't think we I don't think we put enough respect on the 76ers name. Yeah, we didn't put enough respect on his name. I think that with good reason. Joel Embiid and James Harden have shown you nothing to give you any indication that you should respect them. They have not done anything. But one that thing he did at the end where he's um like it's just one game. Like go inside. Like wait, told the team just go inside, go inside. It's just one game. That proved like there's a different element to this team. There's a different identity to this team that I don't think they've had in previous years, and especially with James Harden. Maybe something's clicked for him. Maybe he's realized, oh, I don't have much more years left, and he now is another MVP member on the team. He has a solid team around him. Maybe something's clicked. Hopefully it has, because I would love to see James Harden and Joel Embiid win a championship. No, James, Jimmy Butler's gonna. Hey, yo, that Heat fandom came out quick. Never mind. But I would love to see them compete for the title. So I'd love to see them compete. And yeah, I think that's the biggest difference. I think there has been identity shift, and I guess with adding pieces like what's his name, Anthony Melton, you still have Tobias and PJ, have a solid chance. Like I hope, I think they've earned the respect so far. They've earned that respect with that first game to win to compete and to be seen as equals with not the Milwaukee Bucks, with the Celtics, which are I think the last real contender in the East. I think they've definitely earned the right to be respected along those lines. So that is it from me today. Um, was that 7 minutes? Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you hopefully definitely tomorrow. Definitely see you tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Good luck to everyone, whatever you're doing in life. Have a good day, evening, wherever your eyes are. Thank you. Peace.